everyone, and welcome to Storytime. We're so glad that you could join us today. We are going to be talking about snow today, so stick around for some fun snow books and a fun snow craft. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The first story I'm going to read you today is called There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow. Now, she is an old lady, but she's also a cold lady, so I think we need to invite our old lady friend, Miss Mel, to come in and help us with this story. Hi, Miss Mel!
Hi!
How are you doing today?
I'm great!
Awesome!
Hi,
Are you ready to be our cold lady today?
well, it is kind of cold out.
It is cold. It's wintertime, so we are going to read this story about you swallowing some snow.
I am kind of thirsty.
All right, great. Then let's get started. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. Here we go. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. All right, cold lady, here's some snow. See if you can eat that.
Okay.
Those are some beautiful snowflakes.
They are. They're wonderful.
See if you can get them down. Oh, good job. There was a cold lady who swallowed a pipe. She wasn't the type to gulp down a pipe. All right, Miss Old Lady, here's your pipe. See if you can get that down.
Don't smoke the pipe.
Good job. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed some coal. What was her goal when she gobbled the coal? Are you ready for some coal, old lady?
I guess.
All righty.
Let's see if I can do it.
Here we go. Here's the coal.
Oh, man.
See if you can get it down into your belly. Oh, good job, old lady. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a hat. Imagine that, a black-brimmed hat.
No?
You have to swallow it.
Oh, okay. It's kind of green. Oy vey.
Oh, good job. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a stick, a long brown branch. What a pick! Here's our stick. See if you can swallow it. Yay, she got it down. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a scarf. A long striped scarf. She tried not to barf. Oh, Good job, old lady. She swallowed the scarf because it was so cold. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. Now, this cold lady had quite enough. So she thought, and she thought, and she came up with a plan. She hiccuped twice. And out popped a snowman! The end. So you swallowed all the things you need to make a snowman.
I did.
Have you ever made a snowman before, Mel?
I have. I've done lots of snow sculptures.
Good job. The end. Thanks for joining us, Miss Mel.
No problem.
Everybody tell Miss Mel goodbye.
Bye.
We'll see you a little later.
Okay.
Okay, bye. The next book I'm going to read you is called The Mitten. And this book is written by Jan Brett, and it is also illustrated by Jan Brett. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother, Baba, did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, "When you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens." So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left. But when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged to many times its size. But Baba's good knitting held fast. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled into the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. The end. The next story I'm going to read you is called all you need for a snowman. And this story is written by Alice Schertle, and the illustrations are by Barbara Lavelle. One small snowflake fluttering down. That's all you need for a snowman, except 2 more snowflakes, 3 flakes, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8 million more. Billions of snowflakes piled in a mound. Pat them and pack them and roll them around into one big ball. And that's all. One big, cold, well-rolled snowflake ball. That's all you need for a snowman, except for a middle-sized ball and a small one. On top of that, you need a hat, a short flat hat or a tall one. 3 hand-packed, triple-stacked balls of snow, hat on top where a hat should go. That's all you need for a snowman, except for a couple of bottle caps, round and flat. Stick them under a snowman's hat. Surprise! Snowman's eyes. That's all you need for a snowman's face. But what's in the middle? An empty space. That's the place where the carrot goes if a carrot is a snowman's nose. But what about clothes? Walnut buttons, 5 in a row, belt in the middle, boots below, big wool scarf, broom to hold, mittens in case his hands get cold, earmuffs, fanny pack, something to read. That's absolutely all you need for a snowman. Uh-oh, look in the sky again. One small snowflake falling, then soft white snowflakes filling the sky, floating down everywhere, piling up high. And that's all you need for a snowman's friend. The end. The next story I'm going to read you is called Just Snow Already. So this little boy wants some snow. This book is called Just Snow Already, and it's written and illustrated by Howard McWilliam. This morning, Dad said it might snow today. I checked outside. It was cold, but it wasn't snowing yet. At breakfast, the milk reminded me of snow. The sugar reminded me of snow. All I could think about was snow. I told my sister, it might snow today. Think of all the fun we could have in the snow. She wasn't as excited as I was. Well, her loss. I wasn't going to miss 1 second of fun. I peeked outside. No, nothing was happening out there. I got ready as fast as I could. Maybe it was snowing now. Nope, still nothing happening. Make it snow, Mom, I said. Mom said she couldn't make it snow. It would either happen or it wouldn't. We'd just have to wait and see. But waiting is boring. If it snowed, I could build a snowman and go sledding and make snow angels. Maybe it was snowing now? Ugh, no, there was still nothing happening out there. Dad told me time flies when you're having fun, so I tried to keep busy. But nothing is as fun as snow. It felt like hours had gone by. It must have started snowing by now. I crept up to the window and absolutely nothing. Arrgh! Why won't it just snow already? What if it never snows again? I'd have to build mud men and go sledding on the grass and make leaf angels. I really wish it would snow. It wasn't fair. I bet it was snowing where other kids lived. My day was ruined. While I ate a snack, Mom asked if I'd looked outside lately. I told her it was no use. I knew it wasn't going to snow today. She suggested I take one more peep. As I walked toward the window, something fluttered down. Was I imagining it? Could it be? Might it be? Snow! I knew it would snow. I knew it. Nothing is as fun as snow. The end. The next story I'm going to read you is called Bunny Slopes. And I think it might be a good idea to invite Miss Mel back in to help us. Come on in, Miss Mel.
Hello again.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
How are you enjoying these snow stories?
I love snow, so for me, It doesn't bother me one bit.
So this bunny is skiing. Have you ever been skiing before?
Yes.
And do you enjoy skiing?
I prefer snowboarding, but skiing is fine.
Well, let's see what happens to this old bunny slopes. And this book is written by Claudia Rueda. And let's see what happens to this bunny. Hello? Oh, it's you. Want to join me for a ski day? But where's all the snow? Maybe we can make some. Could you please shake the book? Okay. See if that helped. That's better. But could you shake the book much harder? My goodness. That might have been a little too much. Can you tap, tap, tap the top of the book? That should pack down the snow. See if that worked. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Now maybe you can help me go downhill. Could you tilt the book to your right? That's not exactly downhill. Maybe you could tilt the book a little more. Carrots! What fun! Thank you! Yikes! Quick, turn the book, then turn the page. Okay, would you turn the book right side up, then turn the page? Thanks. Really, I'm fine. Let's try that cliff again. Would you tilt the book to your right? I need some speed. Okay, do you think this will do it?
I don't know.
Perfect. Get ready to jump. Zowee! Easy as carrot cake. There he goes.
Wow.
A hole? No problem. Ha! I told ya. Ah! Oops. Oh, hi Mom. Time to warm up after a long day on the slopes. This one is for you. The end. Did you enjoy that skiing, Mel?
It's a little crazy.
He was a little wild.
I liked him screaming carrots.
Carrots. The end. Now it's time for craft. Are you ready for craft, Mel?
I'm ready for craft, Kate.
Let's do a fun snow craft.
Ooh,
Here
yeah,
we go.
Let's go. What are we doing?
Well, this is very simple. These are just snowflakes that you're going to make out of a piece of paper. So all you need for this craft is a pair of scissors and a square piece of paper. So you're going to take that paper and you're going to fold it. And you're going to fold it however you want. Just fold it several times.
Okay.
And I'm going to fold mine into a triangle, just like this. And you can fold it as small as you want if you want to make it smaller into that kind of a triangle.
I'm going to follow you because I've never done this before.
Oh, newbie. So then you're going to take your scissors once you get it folded, and you're just going to cut into your paper. I'm going to cut a triangle into my paper, and it might be hard to get through that thick paper, so you don't need to fold yours up so tightly if it's too hard to work the scissors. And you can make different kinds of shape. You can do a half circle, or you can do a triangle, or you can do a square, and you can make long cuts or short cuts or whatever kind of cuts you want to make. And you just want to cut all the way around the outside of your paper. So you're gonna cut lots. Yep. You want to cut all three sides if you have a triangle. Cut all three sides, and like I said, you can make little half circles or squares.
Oh, sorry.
And once you get it all cut, are you done with all your cuts?
I think
Open
so.
it up.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Making snowflakes is so easy and so fun.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I'm going to open mine now.
Let's see yours. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, pretty.
Oh.
Look at that.
Ooh.
And you can make a bunch of these, and just like real snowflakes, no two will be the same because when you make different cuts and or you fold them differently, and it makes a different snowflake.
And you can hang them up.
You can make as many as you want and hang them up at your house. I think Mel's done.
I'm done.
Are you ready to sing them out?
I'm ready to sing them out.
Let's sing them out. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is done. done. I hope you had lots of fun. Our story time is over. Wave goodbye. Bye, everybody. Snowflake. Snow.
There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow by Lucille Calandro, illustrated by Jared Lee, published by Scholastic, copyright 2003. The Mitten, a Ukrainian folktale, adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett, published by Scholastic, copyright 1989. All You Need for a Snowman by Alice Schertle, illustrated by Barbara Lavelle, published by Mifflin Harcourt, copyright 2002. Just Snow Already, written and illustrated by Howard McWilliam, published by Flashlight Press, copyright 2023. Bunny Slopes by Claudia Rubeda, published by Chronicle Books, copyright 2016. WCMO Storytime is a production of MCTV.